All right, Nick from the Arcade Hunters here with the mold-A-RAMA machine. Sir, what's your name again? Because I saw the panel. Tim? Nice to meet you. I'm Nick. I saw the panel last year. Really interesting stuff. I love it.
Another one this year on Sunday.
Awesome. So here's all the mold-A-RAMA stuff. So what year was the machine from again, you said? 1964. 1964. Yep. Very nice. Mold-A-Magic. Mold-A-Matic. So we're doing it as a donation. We hit the coin button right here. Push it down. Here it goes. Using the iPhone, just want to do something quick. This is mold loading. Putting the hot plastic in there. Like I said, when you walk in, you can smell these machines because it has all the molten plastic inside of it. So here it comes. Super quick. Has the countdown on there. Sorry for the quick panning. Got the countdown. So I want to open it up and see what we get. Here it comes. Scoops it out. We open it up. And here is our mold-A-RAMA, hot and fresh from the oven. Check that out. Pacific Science Center. Very nice. So there you go. That's a look at the mold-A-RAMA. Over here, here's the other one with the Sinclair dinosaur. So you have all the whole Jurassic Park set up. Thank you again, sir. Awesome stuff. So there you go. Always have to do every year when we get here to show off the mold-A-RAMA. Alright everybody, this is Nick. Hopefully you can hear me over the sound of everything. It is Saturday. I just did that really cool quick video of the mold-A-RAMA on my iPhone. I'm going to see if I can splice it in here. If not, I'll make it a YouTube short. Because it's not like barely like 3 minutes long. But my buddy over there, Mr. Dave Fix from American Pinball is here. They're getting their game set up. We got Hot Wheels and a couple of other ones. There's an Oktoberfest. Knowing them, they'll probably have Legends of Valhalla. There's the Retrocade again that has the... How you guys doing? So, I didn't know Tato's here at official capacity, so they have the Ice Cold Beer remake, and they're showing off their Egret 2s over here. So this side finally filled up. Got the guys from all the folks over at Little Shop of Games. They were working really hard last night. They wouldn't let them in the convention center last night. They had to wait. So he pretty much did everything with Chicago Gaming Company. So we got Cactus Canyon remakes, and these of course are the special editions with that topper up there with the cowboy. If you folks haven't seen it online yet, there's a strobe light that goes back and forth, and you have to shoot that little cowboy. You can see he's actually moving up there, and they integrated him in with the code. Still waiting on that new code, and of course I'm going to try to stay far away from those Guns N' Roses, but our friends from Jersey Jack are here, and Stern Pinball. So first time we get to show off the collector's edition of Toy Story 4 that has the Luxo Ball spinner. It's got the added side art on there. You got the regular limited editions that I've showed off before. You got Guns N' Roses, LE, you got with the topper, and yes, the star of the show. We got two of them here, two brand new James Bond machines. We got the premium is the You Only Live Twice, and then the Dr. No version. So all the guys from Little Shop set everything up, and of course, yes, they are on FreePlay Florida. We got Insider Connected, so you can play your Insider Connected games. Got everything set up here. Another James Bond Premium, Star Wars. That it's a Pro. I always get the pros and the premiums mixed up. Deadpool, another James Bond, and Jurassic Park. Wish I showed off over here. He's got the guys from Double Danger. Oh, we can show off over here. That's the food truck Whitewood from Deep Root Pinball. Somehow these guys got the some of the Whitewoods from that. They got got some of those whitewoods from the auction that they did when they liquidated all the assets from Deep Root Pinball. So there you go, setting up a Hot Wheels. Here's Legends of Valhalla. We knew Legends of Valhalla would be here. Like I said, one good thing about having FreePlay Florida the weekend of IAPA is that they're able to bring the games, set them up. Like this guy over here, setting up all the games. Look at him go. Oh yeah, the hardest working man in the show, baby.
We're doing pretty good this year.
Yes.
It's been a lively show.
Absolutely. Got to keep them up and running. Got to have that Wonka. Here's Hot Wheels. We showed off Hot Wheels before on the show. Hey, look out. Here comes Hot Wheels. You got to get out of the way. Oh yeah. Showcase what he does. Here he goes. And you see Jack signed the back of it, so it's got to be a special one. It says 2019 on it. There's another one. He's got a Luna hat on. So, I don't know about you, but I'm getting in line. I want to play some James Bond. I'll report on what I think of it. Like I said, unfortunately, there's only 4 here at the show, but I think that's how many they had at IAPA. But hey, we get to play it before anybody else. According to my good man Holden over here, they have updated the code since the previous trade show. So this is brand new code. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to shut the game off and show off what code it is, but like I said, this newer code is shaping up. I know some folks out there were complaining, oh, there's no moments. I'm not seeing any moments. I was like, it's not done. You know, they just came out of the factory. It's given the benefit of the doubt. It's George Gomez working on it. You love George Gomez. I love, I got Deadpool. So, we'll see what happens. Mandalorian, got a Rush Pro. Just one rush. Only one rush at the show. I'm surprised. But here we go. Everybody here getting ready for it. Jack is supposed to be here from Jersey Jack. Haven't bumped into him, but if he is, we'll say hi. All right, we're going to cut, and we're going to go check out more here at FreePlay Florida. Once again, Saturday at FreePlay Florida. This is Nick from the Arcade Hunters. We'll talk to you later. All right, everybody, this is Nick from the Arcade Hunters. Welcome back to Saturday night at FreePlay Florida. Like I thought, they were playing music very loud, and I was not able to do a full audio recording, so I wanted to go around and show off everything that they had to offer Saturday night. This was around like 7, 8 o'clock before they close the doors and they have their after party. So here's a look at the fine folks over at the Florida or the Tampa Arcade Club. Got to give them a shout out. They're going to be hosting their own convention called the Neon Retro Fest. That's going to be right here in Tampa, Florida, 14th to the 16th. And here's our good friends Dave Fix and Steve Baldwin from American Pinball checking out some of the awesome classic games from that gentleman. I really have to get his name, but I love going there every year, getting to check out his awesome retro pinball machines and stuff from the 30s. But like I said, be sure to check these guys out. They're going to have Neon Retro Fest. It's the first one that they're going to do. It's April 14th to the 16th. There's Al Anonymous over there. I was chatting with that gentleman over there. I'm so sorry I forgot your name, but he ended up being one of the guys from that used to play at Tokyo Game Action back up in Massachusetts, and told me that he got the Shamisen brothers. So if you guys go back and watch that video, there was a Japanese music game called Shamisen Brothers, where it kind of used those Japanese guitars that they play with the weird picks that kind of almost look like rakes on there. He said that someone had gotten the game and sold it to a laundromat. He found it in the laundromat and he rescued it. Supposedly, it's only one of 2. Supposedly, the machine was made at a trade show, and I don't know how Andy and Chie got it, but now he said he has it, and he's in the process of moving down here. You got a gentleman over there trying the Ultraman machine. The good guys over at Laurie Parkade, that was their Deadpool Maximum Effort Edition that had some stuff from the movies, and even had like X-Men animated theme songs and stuff like that. Awesome getting to check out Elf, which was unfortunately going to be the last time it was going to be shown off at a show. He was telling me like after this he wants to move on and do another game, so great to get to play Elf there in person. Checking out some of the arcade games. My friend Bob over there, that Missile Command was playing Super Missile Attack, which was really cool to get to play that again. That was the General Computers update. And speaking of General Computers, here's Food Fight. Now, this was really cool. If you pause it, yep, sorry about that. Yeah, that was one of the original ones, or the original one. Someone converted it into a multicade, and then they got it and they shipped it back. And this guy over here does not want to be on camera. There he goes. But it was weird because a lot of people were complaining that there were not enough arcade games. But then again, it's a community-driven show, so if more people decide to bring pinball machines, that's what they're going to have. But, we had the guys from Tampa Arcade Club, so had to go and say hi once again to Mr. Howard Scott Warshaw. Like I was telling him, I was just saying, hey, I'm just recording. It was really cool getting to meet him again. They did a whole ET 40th anniversary party. Like I said, I met him over at, maybe past 10 years ago, over at the Philly Classic. Was really cool. And over here, once again, Mr. Warren Davis, the also White Castle Craver Hall of Fame. If you go to the White Castle in Orlando, his picture is on the wall with Stan Lee. And of course, there's Mr. Walter Day and Billy Mitchell, of course, being incredibly tall. I can't believe they had that Pac-Man over for him to play. You always think he's playing on a cabaret just because of how tall he is. Looked like Tim Ketzel was at lunch. Got to chat with him a little bit. Brian Collin, as you saw from the Saturday video, absolutely awesome. Class act all the way. Really great to meet him. Talked to him for a lot when I went back and I got his autograph. We were talking about Spectre Files, which I really have to get on Steam and check that out. Really cool stuff getting to play that over there. Shout out to my friends over at Pinball Dudes. I got to talk to Lauren and her dad. Came down for Saturday where I was chatting with them. We played James Bond together. So I forget the gentleman's name, but he's pretty much the new guy over at, well, not the new guy. He's the current guy over at Pinball Dudes. So when you give them a call, he'll be over there. Guys over at Rocket City Pinball, they have some really cool 3D printed stuff. I'm going over here showing off the Bit Fighter stuff that they have there. The kids playing the Pokken tournament. He's got some really cool stuff. I want to get some of the, maybe the start buttons and stuff like that he has. You can see all these cool illuminated buttons that he does for the coin doors and the start buttons. A lot of Rush stuff. He told me he is a huge Rush fan, so he wanted to get stuff for Rush all over that game. So, of course, you got the fire hydrant with the Dalmatian on there. So, really cool stuff from those guys over there. Getting to hang out. I was going to have more video, fortunately, on Sunday. I ended up entering the Three Strikes Classics tournament and ended up getting 4th place. So, you know how long, if some of you folks out there don't know how long pinball tournaments go on for, I ended up pretty much just playing in a pinball tournament, just hanging around and BSing with folks, and ended up going. So, hopefully, I think this is right. Yep, here we go, using the brand new extension grip handle. Awesome. I got like this selfie kind of handle that's also doubles out as a tripod. So they got to bring the Toy Story, that's the collector's edition, that's the $15,000 one. Was getting to play the James Bond games, got to play both the premium and the pro. Unfortunately, the game is still what they call a preview build. So when you were playing it at the show, you could log in with Insider Connected, but the only thing it did was pretty much put you on the scoreboard. There was no achievements in the game yet, so that we're going to have to wait for. I checked their the Stern Pinball website, and there is no things on there that have anything there. So overall for the game, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's another George Gomez design, so he pretty much does stuff that's really unique on everything, and I wanted to show off the folks from Double Danger. got that. This is a food truck Whitewood from Deep Root Pinball. This was one of the designs that Barry Alsler was working on before he passed. It's basically right there. It says food truck Barry Alsler. I don't know how the hell they got that. Obviously part of the liquidation when Deep Root went under. That was really cool getting to see the folks from Tato were there, and they had the cool little egret too. I was talking with the gentleman, and he's like, no, we don't have them with us. You can order it online, and they ship it to you, and they also have the dial controller so you can play Arkanoid on there. Our good friends from American Pinball had all of their games, so Legends of Valhalla, Houdini, Oktoberfest, and my favorite, Hot Wheels. Got to play some Hot Wheels on there. I really like that game. Shout outs to these guys. I'm pretty sure it's Astro Crow Studios. Throwback Ja'ali Heroes. It's a really cool. I forget that thing that they have that you kind of take that thing and you throw a ball against the wall and you have to catch it and stuff like that. It was a really fun retro 2D inspired game, and they ended up winning the best original game of the show because one of the things that they do is they also invite a lot of folks from the retro game community to come out that are making brand new retro style games, and they show them off here at the show, so we get to try them out before everybody else does. So it's very cool getting to play that. Some of these cool vendors with the wood art on there, that's the burned wood art, have an original, I think that's an original Monster Bash. Yeah, it says Williams on it. There's another Willy Wonka. I was playing that Hulk over there that had the updated firmware on there where it has high scores, it has a skill shot, stuff that the Gottlieb machines never did. I've played a couple of ones that have done that, so you pretty much just take the old circuitry out of there. Shout outs to Tokens Tavern. That is a arcade bar documentary. I unfortunately was not able to make the panel. That's one thing that I have to make a complaint about for FreePlay Florida. They really need to make the panels better to find the information on for panels. You have to pretty much go up to where they're holding the panels, and you have to scan a QR code, and it takes you to a site, and it will show you what the panels are. It would be nicer if it was just kind of there on the site. Paul Niemeyer, from the artist from Mortal Kombat, of course, George Lowe from Space Goes Coast to Coast, and yeah, they finally had those mold-A-RAMAs going. I got the Pacific Science Center. Like he was saying, the artist had a house fire, so all the money that they were raising was going to the artist. And then the next day, I got a little Triceratops on there, if you watch some of the videos on there. So those were some of the games from my friends over at Pinball Dudes. They decided to bring a whole bunch of games. I guess Royal Rumble never made it through the show if it was already off. But it was cool someone brought a funhouse. You don't get to see those at shows anymore because people are gobbling them all up. And yes, lots of Star Wars. We got a lot of Star Wars machines. So overall, I had a really good time, but it's always a good time at FreePlay Florida. If you folks are ever want to come down, like do what Brian Collins said, you know, a lot of folks, what they do is they use it as an excuse. They tell the kids, hey, go to Disney, and I'm going to go here, and it's pretty much very close to Disney, so you don't really have to go that far, or if you want to go to Universal, and considering that they have the brand new Super Nintendo World is going to be opening in a few years, it's definitely going to be worth checking out. There was my good friend Bobby over there. There's Spider, our good friend Norma, who unfortunately passed away. That's Spider, that's her husband. There's the Pinball Lounge. She got the Tron backpack. I wanted to get that Tron backpack at Disney World, but those things are way too small. Look like a tumor on my fat back. for $80 for a small little backpack that's not even going to fit me that good. But yeah, those little egret 2s are very, very fun. A lot of cool stuff. And yeah, I got to show the interactive topper on those special edition Cactus Canyons. It was really cool getting to actually try those at the show because they've had the other one, the standard edition, at Little Shop of Games for a while now. And big shout outs to Holden and Marshall from Little Shop. Those guys put a lot of work in because, like I said, it took forever for them to bring the games in. And unfortunately, they were told from the folks over at the convention center that once the doors closed at a certain time, they could not bring the games in. So while they wanted to bring the games in on Friday, they were just not able to. They would not let them open the doors. So more look at the they're doing a panel over there where they were doing some trading card stuff. So Walter Day and Billy Mitchell do their trading card ceremony. They have their cool little cards over there. So yeah, very cool stuff. Got all the arcade games there, checking out all the good stuff. And someone brought a cocktail. I think it was Miami Nights. I forget the name of the one cocktail table pinball machine, but they had it there. It was really cool getting to play it. That Zombies Ate My Neighbor's cabinet in the Nintendo cabinet was very cool. Really got to play it. Got to finally play Frontier. A game, I don't know if it was a game, just beat the crap out of me. But we're getting to at the end of the video. Thank you folks for checking out FreePlay Florida 2022. Take care.